apigane naye, mapigo yake nani ashi.
Understanding the sound better, more effective audio. So let's get started. What is recording? Recording is capturing sound from digital format and/or processing. That's pretty much it. It doesn't really matter what
This was me 11 years ago in my studio. Apparently, busy for a haircut and at least 30 pounds heavier than I should be. This was the height of busy for my studio. I was booked out months and months in advance, getting paid more and more, working with better bands from further and further away. But there's a dark side that I've never really shared before. Behind the scenes, things started to turn and go downhill. Pretty soon, I started to dread going into the studio at all, and I was so burned out that I was self-sabotaging, and eventually
So Yingy, what would you call that device behind us right there?
Oh, just the bane of my existence.
Well, I can't help it, but if you're a musician or just a music fan, surely you understand the importance of being able to record your own music.
So today we're going to talk about the general structure and signal flow of a typical recording studio. So maybe you're a songwriter and you want to record your own songs.
But recording studios are these complicated monsters with a lot of moving parts that all need to work together. There's a lot of potential for things to go wrong.
So whether you're a songwriter in a band or a classical musician, learning how a recording studio works can be beneficial to your future career. So first things first, play or you sing into a microphone which converts sound pressure waves into a voltage signal that can travel down a wire. Check out our previous video on transduction for more on how this works.
From there, your signal travels along your XLR cable into your preamplifier. The preamp's job is to boost the extremely quiet signal from your microphone R cable into your preamp.
Transduction for more on how this works.
From there, your signal travels along your XLR cable into your preamplifier. The preamp's job is to boost the extremely quiet signal from your microphone up to a level that the mixer can actually work. Sometimes your preamps will be part of the mixer, sometimes they'll be separate.
After being amplified, your signal travels through your mixer or a console. Now, consoles can be particularly scary and overwhelming to look at, but they're actually quite simple once you break it down. Every vertical column of buttons and knobs controls EQ and gain for one channel of audio, but all columns and channel codes are exactly the same.
The mixer also has the ability to send tracks to external effects and processors such as reverbs and compressors and receive them back on new channels. These are called auxiliary sends and buses.
So if you're somehow watching this video from the 1980s or earlier, first off, congratulations on discovering time travel. Secondly, you're probably recording this on a real-time tape machine.
Otherwise, you'll likely be recording to a digital audio workstation such as Pro Tools or Logic. For this to happen, your audio signal will have to travel through an analog to digital converter or a preamp.
And hassle-free shopping experience. The required information is stored in the server. Monday, Dan received an email which stated her shoppingcart.com account credentials. This didn't seem fishy to her at the time, as she.com account her information is stored in a server. One day, Anne received an email which stated her eligibility for a special discount voucher from shoppingcart.com. In order to receive the coupon code, she was asked to fill in her shoppingcart.com account credentials. This didn't seem fishy to her at the time, as she thought it was just an account verification step. Little did she realize the danger she would be facing. She was knocked off her feet and was wiped off her account. This type of attack is known as a cyber attack, and the person who carries it out is called a hacker. Could Anne have prevented this attack? Indeed, she could have, with the help of cybersecurity. Cybersecurity involves techniques that help in securing various digital components, networks, data, and computer systems from unauthorized sources. There are multiple ways to implement cybersecurity, depending on the kind of network you are connected to and the type of cyber attack you are going through. So, let's take a look at the various cyber attacks that Anne could have been exposed to. One of the most common types of cyber attacks is a malware attack, like Trojan, adware, and spyware, to name a few. Had Anne downloaded any suspicious attachments online, the system could have gotten corrupted by certain malicious viruses embedded within the attack. Next is a phishing attack, the type of cyber attack which Anne experienced. Here, the hacker uses fraudulent emails, which appear to be from a legitimate source. This is done to sensitive data, like credit card information and login credentials. Another type of attack is the man-in-the-middle attack. Here, the hacker gains access to the information path between Anne's device and the website server. The hacker's computer takes over Anne's IP address. By doing so, the communication line between Anne and the website is This commonly happens with unsecured Wi-Fi networks and also through malware. Password attack is one of the easiest ways to hack a system. Here, Anne's password could have been cracked by using either common passwords or trying all possible alphabetical combinations. To prevent future cyber attacks, Anne sought to implement a few cybersecurity practices. First, she installed a firewall. As the name suggests, it is a virtual wall between Anne's computer and the internet. Firewalls filter the incoming and outgoing traffic from your line to safeguard your network, and they can either be software applications or hardware resources. Secondly, Anne implemented honeypots. Just like how flowers attract bees, dummy computer systems called honeypots are used to attract attacks. These systems are made to look vulnerable in order to In addition to these, she also decided to use unique alphanumeric passwords, antivirus software, and started avoiding mails from unknown senders. That was Anne's story. Cyber attacks are not just confined to individuals, but also to public and private organizations. Cyber attacks carried out in such places are more deadly, and they result in colossal losses. Motives of such attacks are many, starting from tampering with crucial data to monetary gain. Let's have a look at a few of the cyber attacks that companies are subjected to. Various public sector organizations and large corporations face the Advanced Persistent Threat, APT. In this form of attack, hackers gain access to networks for a prolonged period in order to continuously gain confidential information. companies also witnessed the denial of service attack, where networks are flooded with traffic, which in turn leaves legitimate service requests unattended. A variant of this is the distributed denial of service, DDoS attack, when multiple systems are used to launch the attack. When a hacker manipulates a standard SQL query in a database-driven website, it is known as a SQL injection attack. By doing so, hackers can view, edit, and delete pages from databases. Amidst a plethora of cyber attacks, this can be a challenge for organizations with several networks and servers to ensure complete security. This is not an easy task, and to help with this, cybersecurity professionals are hired to work on identifying cyber threats and securing a company's network. There are multiple job roles in the field of cybersecurity. If hacking fascinates you, then the role of an ethical hacker is something to be explored. Such professionals try to exploit network vulnerabilities, just like how a hacker would do, but only to identify those vulnerabilities and resolve them for protection against an actual cyber attack. But if you are looking to design robust security structures, then the role of a security architect is more apt. A chief information security officer plays a crucial role in enterprise security and is entrusted with the overall safety of information in an organization. So, here's a question for you. Identify the type of cyber attack where the hacker's system takes over the client's IP address. A. DDoS attack. B. In the middle attack. C. Phishing attack. D. Password attack. Give it a thought and leave your answers in the comments section below. 3 lucky winners will receive Amazon gift vouchers. With the increase in the production of global digital data, it is anticipated that cyber attacks will quadruple in the near future. Organizations are going to need cybersecurity professionals who can prevent these attacks. A career in the field of cybersecurity is lucrative and a very smart decision for professionals now. So, what are you waiting for? Get certified with SimplyLearn and become a cybersecurity expert. If you enjoyed this video, a thumbs up would be really appreciated. Meet Anne. She often shops from www.shoppingcart.com. She has her information like email ID, address, and credit card details saved on the web. Attachments online. Her system could have gotten corrupted by certain malicious viruses embedded within the attachments. Doing so, the communication line will hide passwords or trying all possible alphabetical combinations. To prevent future cyber attacks, Anne sought to implement a few cybersecurity practices. First,
in this video, we're going to explore brute force attacks and dictionary attacks, which are attacks against applications and services. And even though we can use a packet sniffer, or we can use IP spoofing techniques to try to get user accounts and passwords, a lot of password attacks are going to be done using what we call brute force. Multiple repeated attempts, either interact